What is up, you guys? It's your girl Amanda. Fuck. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on my notifications, just do it all for me. So I know I said last week that I was going to stray away from story times, but not this week, okay? Listen, I am leaving for Florida in 9 hours from the time that I'm filming this. So I'm gonna tell you the story about the goddamn time that my chef threw out my soup in culinary school. Now it sounds really dumb and stupid and weird, but I swear it is a goddamn story. So okay, so from 11th and 12th grade I went to, like, half my day was high school, half of it was BOCES, like a tech school where I would learn culinary. And you know, I was striving, I was doing really good for a long time, okay? I would always get my dishes on time. I would be like plating them really freaking pretty, okay? Pretty. But one day came along, we were learning how to make soup, not just, you know, throw it in a goddamn pot and make soup, okay? Like, we were making it from stock, from bones, from all this shit, okay? And my chef is explaining to us, she would always do a demonstration and then let us go on our own and cook. So this was senior year and I had a woman chef who was a hard freaking bitch. She was a tough bitch, okay? She could taste your food and tell you every ingredient you put in there. She would tell you everything. I swear, she was like the OG chef. She's doing her demonstration before we all go to cook, and there's like 20 something of us in that class. Okay, so like think of a kitchen, an industrialized kitchen, but with like 25 people running around it. And there were also 3 classes going on in the morning session at the same time. So like think like maybe 25 of us in our class, and then another kitchen with another 25 people, and another kitchen with another 25 people. It was chaotic, it was hot, it was scary, it was pressurizing. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it was pressurizing, okay? So my chef is doing the demonstration for soup and how to puree soup. I think we were making a tomato soup, like something like that. Like, that's what I remember, because I don't remember eating my tomato soup. Yeah, she's demonstrating, you know, how to puree it, which is, you know, if you make soup from scratch, like especially tomato soup, like there's lumpy tomatoes in there, there's lumpy stuff in there, okay? So you take a puree machine and you stick it in there, and it, you know, you go like this, you do like a circular motion, and it purees it. It makes it smooth and lovely and beautiful and ready to eat. So she does her demonstration, and she said something multiple times, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe even 5 times, okay? She literally said to take out your sachet before you puree. Make sure you take out your sachet before you puree. Now a sachet is like a little, it's like cheesecloth, like a little cloth that you put some herbs and spices and like peppercorn and, you know, whatever else, like thyme, stuff like that, in a little cheesecloth, and you tie it up and you put it in your soup while you're making it, so all the flavors develop and go into the soup, right? It looks like this. So that stays in there for the vat. But when you go to puree, take out your sachet before you puree. You have to take that little motherfucker out, okay? So there comes a time when I am finished with my soup. I am like pretty much the first person done. Like, I had this shit on lock. I was so proud of my soup. I was happy with it. I was like, oh my god, okay, I can puree it now. Like, let me go to the goddamn puree machine. Because, you know, she had like 3 pureers, and let me tell you, these are expensive freaking machines, like over $1,000. Like, the ones that we had were just like expensive. You don't want to fuck with that, all right? And you especially don't want to fuck with our chef. Make sure you take out your sachet before you puree. So like I said, I am so proud of my frickin' soup that I bring it over the puree machine. You know, I have my pot and I'm walking on over. I'm like, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. I got my soup ready. So I bring my soup up to that goddamn puree machine, and I get the little pureer ready, and then I start pureeing. Let's just take a moment of silence for that. I start pureeing, and the second I turn on that machine and I put it into my soup, I hear the worst noise I could have ever heard in my life. I swear, it was like like that, okay? Like it was like something died, like something just got fed up into this machine. Something is not right. But you know who heard that noise from all the way across this industrialized kitchen? My chef. I am in sheer terror, okay? I'm like, oh my god, I didn't take out the sachet. Like there is still a bag of cheesecloth and I just fed it up into a puree machine that costs a lot of money. Make sure you take out your sachet before you puree. So she hears that from all the way across the goddamn kitchen. I am shook. I am scared. I'm not ready for what's about to happen. But I just hear, Amanda! What the like she's screaming, okay? And now she's running on over, you know, she's not running, but she's like strutting, like she's like mad and like pissed off. She's screaming. She's like, I told every single one of you, I told you all to take out your sachets before you puree. Take out your sachets. Yeah. Screaming. And she had a voice that would just like go through you, okay? Like it was like not, if you were in trouble with the bitch, you just didn't want to hear it. You know, you already knew, you already felt shitty. Like, and granted, like she was like a mother, you know what I mean? As hard as she was on all of us, like we loved her to death. But when she screamed at me on the top of her freaking lungs, I was terrified. And I was also sad. Why were you sad, Amanda? While my chef came over to me and my soup, my pot of freaking tomato soup, that's what I think it was, picks it the fuck up, struts over to the garbage pail and throws out my whole entire soup. Everything that I made from scratch with stock and bones and all this gone in the motherfucking garbage. Can you believe that? So it was like a really, like I was terrified. She was screaming at me even after she threw out my soup. Like, bitch, you just hurt my heart, but like, okay. She's screaming. She's saying that it's broken. The machine is completely broken. She doesn't know what to do. They're so expensive. I might have to pay for it. Bitch, I'm not paying for that. Like, this is what I'm here to do, learn. So what if I left my sachet in before I pureed? I'm a learning bitch. But she was livid, okay? And she threw out my freaking soup. At the end of the day, I do remember her coming up to me and being like, we got the machine working again. So I was like so happy. I was like, oh my god, I didn't ruin everything. Like everything is okay. Like the machine is working. My sachet got out of there. It pooped its way out. We are good. So I went home that day with no soup and everyone else left with soup because my dumbass just did not take out the sachet. But yeah, guys, that is the story of when my chef had thrown out my soup because I was an asshole and I didn't listen. Sorry, it was like really anticlimactic, but like, yeah, and short. But yeah, I just really wanted to get a video up for you guys this Friday, so yes, hope you enjoyed. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do, girlfriend. So I will catch you guys later and I will see you next Friday. Bye, guys.